Really? Can you sit? Can you sit? Good boy. You ready for breakfast? Go ahead. So this lady right here will not eat her food unless you put something else in it. You're spoiled. You're spoiled. What do you want? What treats do you want? Oh, you want these ones, okay. Sit. Summer, stay. Free Summer. Good girl. She is really smart. Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to Vlogmas. I think it's day 10. My name's Meg, for those of you that don't know me already, and I'm out here at my local Boscov's. Yeah, you can't see it because you could just see a car. But anyways, I'm about to get my hair cut, and actually when I came out today, I forgot my main camera, so we're out here on the Sony ZV-1. I hope you don't mind. And we're back. As you know, I've been trying to grow my hair out, but I still get it trimmed, and I'm still gonna continue to get it shaved underneath and on the sides, so sort of like an undercut. But like my hair's been getting so long, even though I keep getting it trimmed. I knew one of these days, now that I'm doing vlogs, I was gonna forget something somewhere. I can't believe I forgot this, but hey, at least I forgot it at my house and not out in some field somewhere. Summer, summer, summer. Hey, get back here. I see you. What's that? What's on your nose, girlfriend? Oh, get back here. It's okay, it's just a paper towel. Summer, you're a weirdo. Anyways, I'm gonna finish editing the real estate photos that I took yesterday. So first of all, thank you guys so much for everyone that's left like really supportive comments on yesterday's video. Well, not only yesterday's video, but like all of the videos that I've made for Vlogmas so far. I really do appreciate your support on these new vlogs and this new direction that I'm trying to take the channel. But anyways, one of the comments I got on yesterday's video was from SamusHunter00, and he said his only question with editing real estate pics is, do they want the pic to be authentic and original minus too much editing? So maybe they want it looking as best as can be with all the editing to attract the buyers to the property. I'm asking because I am looking to get into this type of photography. In this video, I want to do like a quick tutorial on how I shot and edited these real estate photos, because even though I would definitely not consider myself a professional photographer yet, and definitely not a professional real estate photographer, and even though this was my first real estate shoot, I do have a couple years of experience in photography. So if any of you guys are interested in getting into photography, and specifically real estate photography as well, I think that I can provide some value to you guys. So actually, in order to show you guys like how I shot the photos, I'm gonna have to switch cameras. All right, and here we are. So if you guys want to learn more about the camera gear that I use for photography and for making my YouTube videos, one of my first episodes of Vlogmas was about that. It was the second episode. So go check out that video if you want to know more about the camera gear that I use. This is my main camera, the Sony a6400, and I'm gonna show you guys how I set this up. Like, I'm gonna show you guys the settings that I used to shoot my real estate photos. So I don't know how to record the screen on here, and I just want to do this like really simple and like vlog style-y. That's not a word. Come up here we're gonna click on menu. I'm gonna go to the first camera menu here, and I'm going to come to, I mean, every camera is different, so obviously I'm only showing you guys the settings on my Sony a6400. If you guys have this camera, then this will help you, but if you don't, then you'll have to figure it out where it is on your camera. But anyways, I'm gonna scroll down to drive mode. Click that, and as you can see, I have it in continuous shooting right now. So that means when I press the shutter, it just keeps going. So we're gonna switch from that to continuous bracket, and I set it to 2, I don't really know what that stands for, 2.0 EV and 3 images. So basically this is how you take like HDR photos. I've been doing HDR photos on the drone since I got it. It's something that's kind of new to me. HDR is basically, it stands for high dynamic range, which a lot of people probably already know. And see, this is why I used to script my videos. I suck at explaining things. I'm gonna explain it the best way I can, but it's like the highlights, the midtones, and the shadows. So when you shoot the drive mode in bracketing, it'll take 3 photos, and then you will blend them together in a software. I use Adobe Lightroom. One of them will be normally exposed. The one that is exposed normally, that's so that we get the midtones. The one that's overexposed is so we get the shadows. And then the one that is underexposed is so we get the highlights coming in from the windows. Okay, so those were the settings that I used yesterday for shooting the photos. Now I'm going to show you guys how I was editing, how I was and how I still am editing them on Lightroom. I'm almost done editing. I'm gonna turn the lights off in here so that we don't have like this annoying glare on the computer screen, because I'm just gonna use this to like film the computer screen. All right, so again, like I'm no professional and this was my first time doing this. I'm a lot happier with the outside photos than I am with the indoor photos, even though I do think they turned out okay. So yeah, I use Adobe Lightroom 2021, and the reason I have to use it on this iMac instead of my laptop, like, oh, this battery just died. That might be weird because I feel like a lot of photographers and videographers do prefer to use the Macs, but I would rather edit on my laptop, to be honest with you guys. I'd rather edit on my MacBook. I only use the iMac because for some reason my laptop won't let me update to Adobe Lightroom 2021 and Adobe Photoshop 2021, and for some other reason, ever since I got the Sony a6400, like I used to have the Sony a6300 before I had this one, for some reason the photos that I take on the Sony a6400 don't work like with the older versions of Adobe Photoshop and Lightroom. I've been trying to update my Adobe Creative Cloud on my laptop, and it gets to like 1%, and then it just stays there for like hours. So I don't know what's up with that, but we have Adobe Lightroom and Adobe Photoshop 2021 on the iMac, so I have to use this whenever I want to edit photos from my camera. All right, anyways, I'll just use this one as an example. So since my other camera died, we have to use this, so you're just gonna have to listen to me from back here. So as you guys can see, this is what it looks like when you take 3 exposures of one photo. This one is the normally exposed one. This one is the underexposed one, so we have the highlights. This one is the overexposed one, so we have the shadows. And now I'm going to merge these 3 photos in Lightroom. So I'm gonna press the Shift key. I don't know how it is on like a Windows computer, but on here it's Shift. So you click on one photo and then you press Shift, and then you click on the 3rd photo. So like as you can see, these 3 photos are selected now. All right, so now that these 3 photos are selected, I'm going to merge them. So on my laptop, it's like right click, but on this mouse, apparently to do the same thing as right click, you have to press Control on your keypad and then click on one of them. So then as you can see right there, we're gonna click Photo Merge. And then over here, you're gonna click HDR Merge. And now it's gonna say this. This can take a while. It's quite a tedious process. And then this is just a preview of the final product. As you can see, you've got the highlights, you've got the midtones, and you've got the shadows, and it looks good. So That's just a preview. Up here, we're gonna click Merge. And then over here, it's gonna say Performing Merge. And this takes a minute as well. All right, and now here's the final product once more. It's gonna have the photo and it's gonna have like, it's gonna say 4 up there in the corner. Now, I mean, you could pretty much leave it like that if you don't wanna do any extra editing. Personally, I like to do a little bit extra editing. So first of all, we've got this like, I think that's from like the for sale sign or something. I don't know what it is. So I'm going to scale it in a little bit more. So I'm gonna scroll down here to where it says geometry, and I'm just going to like zoom in a little bit more. Now that's not in the photo. So now personally, I think it looks like the lines look, the horizontal lines, the vertical lines, personally, I think they look pretty straight. So now I'm just gonna do some basic edits to like the exposure, the lighting, the contrast, the highlights, the shadows. I just want it to pop a bit more. And this is just a personal preference. You can leave it like this if you want to. I like to increase the exposure just a tiny bit to like a value in the 20s or 30s. Now it looks like that. Next, I'm going to increase the contrast just a tiny bit. So I increased it to 16. I'm going to turn the highlights all the way down, the shadows, maybe not all the way up. I'm just gonna increase it to like 81. I think that looks good. And sometimes I turn the whites down and the blacks up as sometimes. But anyways, I think that looks okay. I'm gonna come down here. I'm gonna leave the temperature like that at 5700. I'm gonna leave the tint like that. And I'm gonna increase the vibrance. This is just a personal choice again. I leave the saturation alone, and then I'll scroll down and I'll just increase the sharpness. So they usually automatically set it to 40, and I like to increase it to like 70. And then this is the finished product that I would save. Yeah, so I hope that little tutorial was helpful. Let me know if you guys have any other questions about like photo editing. If you would like me to do more like mini tutorials in these vlogs, let me know in the comments and I'll make that happen. Like, I definitely don't want this channel to become like a photography tutorial channel, but I will like give you guys some like tips, tricks in videos if I have anything that I think could be of value to you guys if you're also interested in photography. So let me know in the comments if you are, so I can see like how much interest there is in it. If you have any more questions, let me know. Anyways, I'm gonna finish editing these pics real quick. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this episode of Vlogmas. I'm gonna end this one here. I'm going to kickboxing and jiu-jitsu soon. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, hit the subscribe button if you're not already, and hit the notifications bell as well, so that you're notified whenever I drop a video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.